Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rimwandi Fauzia, NRP 57 from 233 ITP. Now we are in the 12th until 4th meeting of theory database. We will now discuss about that data warehouse. So we have five objectives here. First is to understanding the relationship between data warehouse and decision support. Two is to able to design multidimensional data model, and then understanding the online analytical processing or OLAP. And next is to understanding the architecture and implementation of data warehouse. And the last is to understand view on the use of the decision support application. So I have divided into some main subject in this meeting. The first is relation between data warehouse and decision support, and the second is multidimensional data model, and the third online analytical processing or OLAP, and then data warehouse architecture. The last is data warehouse implementation. So we have five main objects here. Oh no, it's the last is view and decision support. Okay, first First subject, introduction. So data warehouse is a decision support database that is maintained separately from the operational database company and is supporting information processing by providing a solid platform for the analysis of data that contains historical and consolidated. Here are some definition of data warehouse. First, a data warehouse is a collection of data that can be used to support management decision-making, subject-oriented, topic, and integrated time variant, and not easily changed by W. H. Ammon, Mr. Data Warehousing. And the second definition is data warehouse is a data storage simply a single, complete, and consistent which is obtained from various sources and made available for end user in a way they could understand and they can use in business context. By Barry Devlin, IBM consultant. And then next subject is relation between warehouse and decision support. So, organizational decision making requires a holistic view on all aspects of the company, so that the organization making the combined data warehouse that contains data coming from various sources. The DBMS is also designed to support OLAP queries efficiently and optimized to support decision support application. Multidimensional model. Multidimensional data model is designed to facilitate the analytics and not the transaction. This model is commonly used in data warehouse. Concept has many dimensions or perspective. Intuitive from business measurement or facts. Example, to see sales from the perspective of the customer, product, and time. So here is the explanation. Multidimensional data model is a set of numerical measurements that depend on the set of dimensions. For example, find out the sales or sales product dimension are PID, location, log ID, and time ID. Multidimensional data can be physically stored in an array called MOLAP systems. Alternatively, the data can be stored as a relation called ROLAP system. So, primary relationship associated with the measured dimension got fact table. Each dimension can be associated with additional attributes and a dimension table or dimension table, yes. Fact table has a larger size than the dimension tables. Multidimensional data model still. So we have this example. we have PID, time ID, log ID, and sales. We can make it from 2D to multidimensional like that. Online analytical processing or OLAP. OLAP queries are affected by two things. First is SQL and spreadsheets. Common operations in OLAP query are doing aggregation on one or more dimensions. For example, find the total sales, find the total sales of each province, looking for the top 5 ranking products based on total sales. So here we have types of OLAP query. First is rollup, is to perform aggregation at different levels of the hierarchy dimension. For example, for any given city's total sales, total is sum, the sum sales for each province can be obtained by adding the total sales for all cities in the table. And the two, still the type of OLAP query is drill down, is the reverse of rollup. For example, for each province can be given total sales. The total sales of each city can be drilled down. The third is pivoting. Perform aggregation on the selected dimension. For example, if it's done on location and time pivoting, cross tabulation obtained as follows. Like that, we have LA and New York, maybe NG and LA. And here is the years. We have like that, and we can do pivot by adding the row vertically based on the years or based on the location. Types of OLAP query. Here is the cross tabulation is collection of this query SQL. So we select sum as dot cells. From cells we alias it as and times we alias t, whereas time dot s dot time ID is same type with t time ID group by t years, and select sum as cells from cells location where s dot time ID is same with l dot time ID group by l state. So it becomes query like this. We by to query we can make it like this. We just select sum as cells from cells times and location, where here is time as time ID is t time ID and as time ID is all time ID group by t year and l state. And 4. Slicing and dicing. Look for common ground and range selection on one or more dimensions. And then the next subject is data warehouse architecture. So the following option must be made in the design of data warehouse. First, process model. So what type will be modeled? And grain. What is the basic data and the level of atomic data to be presented? And then dimensions. Dimension of what to where for each fact table record. And then size. What size would gather each fact table record? Data warehouse is based on a multi-dimensional data model that look at data in the form of data cube. A data cube as cells allows data to be modeled and viewed from many dimensions. Dimension tables such as item name, brand type, or time, day, week, month, quarter, year. Fact table contains the size, like dollar sold, and get to related tables for each dimension. So here is the architecture. We have client, and the client doing query and analysis, and then he got it from the warehouse. Warehouse is related to integrator and metadata and integrator. Integrator have also extractor monitor. Here is the source, and then its input to the integrator, and then relating to warehouse. So we can get the query and analysis back to the client. Here is the another architecture is same. So we have the sources, and then here is the OLTP-DBMS, and then here's another sources. So we have to filter this, transform and collect it and change like that. And here is in the server data warehouse, we can make into MOLAP, multidimensional OLAP, or rollup, relational OLAP. Here is the client. So client doing analyze, query or reporting, and data management. Data warehouse implementation. So data warehouse is organized based on the subject instead of application usability. For example, customer, product, and sales. Attention is focused on the modeling and analysis of data for decision makers, not on daily operation or transaction processing. Simple and concise view around the subject is provided by means of separating the data that is not related to the decision support process. So view and decision support. Data warehouse is built with a combination of many heterogeneous data sources. Example relational database, websites, online transaction records, and so others. Cleaning and data integration techniques are also applied in the data warehouse. Because the data come from different sources, it must be guaranteed the consistency of naming and coding structures, attribute size, etc. From the data sources are different, for example, hotel rates, currency, tax, breakfast covered, and so on. So when the data is moved to the warehouse, the data have been converted. Okay, the last subject, view and decision support. View used widely in decision support application. Different analyst groups in an organization usually associated with different aspects of the business and will make it easier to define a view which gives a detailed insight into the business of each group accordingly. So once the view is defined, then the query can be written or a new view definition is used. Evaluate queries posed to the view is essential for decision support application. So view and decision support. View related closely with OLAP and data warehousing. So OLAP query usually is an aggregation query. The data warehouse is a collection of tables that are replicated asynchronously and periodically synchronized view. So the following view is to calculate the sales. Here is the example of view is to calculate the sales of product by category and state. We create view regional sales and the parameter is category sales and state. As select, we do query like that. Select category sales and state from table product sales and location where PID is same. So the following query calculates the total sales for each category by state. Here is the example again. The following query is a modified version of the previous query by replacing regional sales with a view which is placed in the from clause. So we can replace the table regional sales with the view we have placed in the from clause like that. We select we add the subqueries, place it from in the from clause, which will be the result will be same as the previous query. Yeah, we have come to the exercise section. So first, what does decision support application means? So decision support is a computer system that processes data into information for decision making of a semi-structured problem specific. 2. What we have to consider in making warehouse design? Design to manage. So we have to consider it. The data warehouse needs a good warehouse management processing capabilities in order to better yes. Some warehouse management among other duties pair up a new data method, aggregation of new data, such as activity maintenance, indexing, and archiving. And then design for increased performance. Many techniques that can be used manually by designers to boost performance query. Some involve the design of the query to report, but another technique is only related to database design. The third, describe the dimension and measurement in multidimensional data model, and describe the differences between fact table and dimension table. So here, the multidimensional data model is designed to facilitate the analysis and not the transaction. This model is commonly used in the data warehouse, has the intuitive concept of many dimension or perspective of business, measurement, or fact. For example, to see the sales from the perspective of the customer, product, and time, multidimensional data model is a set of numerical measurements that depend on the set of a dimension. For example, to find out the sales, product dimension, RFID, location ID, and the time ID. And here, the differences between fact table and the dimension table. So in the fact table, have a larger size than dimension table. And dimension table as item name, brand type, or time, day, week, month, year, while the fact table as the size seller made, sold, and key related to each dimension. Next question, what does fact table means and why is it very important from performance view? So fact table is a table that generally contains number and history data which produce a very transport key. Because the key consists of a foreign key, is the primary key of the dimension table separate related. And fact table contain measures such as dollars sold and the key for each dimension table associated. So it is very important for performance view. 5. Consider the example of a sales relationship in figure 10.5. The results show a pivoting relationship on PID and time ID. Here is the example of the sales relationship. So here is the figure 10.1 and the answer is like that. So if we do pivoting, we can do it by time ID, PID, and here we have the same PID, so we sort by time ID and then we sum it. 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6 and like that and so on. To the horizontally we calculated 1 plus 11 plus 12 plus 13, so here is the result. So here are the result of a pivoting relationship like that, PID and time ID. And next question, so why that's very important in DSS, how does view is being connected in data warehouse and OLAP. So view is used a large and in the application decision support. The analysis group which different in a organization usually related in the business aspect. So it will be easier to define the view that give each group the detail of the business related like that. And after the view is defined, and then we can write the query or define the new view which we use it, and the evaluate query can for view is very important for the decision support application. View is further related in with the OLAP and data warehouse. So query OLAP is usually is a part of the aggregation query, and Data warehouse is a collection of tables that is replicated asynchronously, and view is synchronously periodic. Okay, we have come to the end of the 12 until our fourth meeting of theory. Thank you guys. See you.